It could be a B, it could be a 10.
A 9.
It could be a 9. It could be a Q without the little tail.
Hey. It could be something inappropriate.
And what is that? Hey queens and kings, I hope you're already feeling the vibe because it's episode 5 of Shaleeka Unscripted. In this episode, I head to Dallas, Texas to visit my little sister and shake some stuff up in her kitchen. She's going to teach me and you how to bake bread. It's an easy process, but I have to throw this out there. Make sure you pack your patience because baking bread requires a lot of time. And I unfortunately had to learn this the hard way. But another thing I want to just point out, just like any sibling pairing, Scharlyce and I don't always see eye to eye. Always see eye to eye. But don't let that fool you because it's always a celebration when we link up. Let's just see if we can survive this segment without getting on each other's nerves. All right, chef. So, how can I stand you? First off, this is my sister, everyone. She's a little crazy, so bear with her. But anyways, what are we going to be making? We're making challah, right?
So, yeah, we're making challah.
Okay.
Oh, look who pronounced that right.
Ding, ding, ding. All points for me. No, I know how to say that. It's another word I can't get. We'll talk about that a little later. But anyways, go ahead.
So challah is one of my favorite breads to make. Tastes good. It's pretty.
It looks good.
It's pretty similar to like a brioche type bread. The first things we needed to do were our mise en place, which means everything in its place. Yes, mise en place. Everything in its place. That's a term that I learned in my community college baking class.
All right. Okay.
We've got 240 grams of all-purpose flour, 18 grams of salt, 4 ounces of melted unsalted butter, and then in this one I have 1 ounce of brown sugar and 1 ounce of white sugar. We have 4 full eggs and 2 egg yolks, 11 grams of instant dry yeast. Have the remaining flour, which is 600 grams. So in total, you'll use about 840 grams of flour. This yeast is alive, but it's dry. So you have to get it wet to wake it up.
Alive, but dry.
Yeah.
All right, let's wake it up then.
Yeah.
Wait.
The amounts of water that we need about 2 ounces of water in here.
Mm-hmm.
So
let's get to it.
or about 2 shot glasses.
Hey, whatever works.
So 2 shot glasses.
Okay. All right, put a little more. All right, 1 shot glass right here, and we're just putting it in our yeast.
We'll have actual measurements in the description.
Yeah, it would all be in the description. Okay.
All right. So now we add the 240 grams of flour.
All right. So here is our flour. Okay. I'll get dirty. But hey, it's all part of being in the kitchen, getting dirty. What else?
The salt.
All of it?
Yes. The butter.
Okay.
And the eggs.
Alright. We should really get like our own cooking show. Think we'll make a great team.
No. I would need a different host.
Oh god.
So you don't really need to mix it how I'm doing right now. I just like to.
Okay.
Right.
Well, do what people should do. Do what's recommended. What do you mean? I ain't gonna say you don't need to do what you like to. Okay, so what else?
And the sugar. Sugar. Alright.
Alright, Chef, let's see if you can multitask. So what's the most difficult part when creating this? Hey, this is my kitchen right now.
I poured it, so.
This is my kitchen right now. Okay.
This is the dough hook attachment for the KitchenAid, so it helps with mixing and kneading the dough. So yeah, just put it down, lock it in place for safety, and then it's already plugged in, so slowly don't.
Yeah, we just need some theme music now. Wait for this to finish. Okay, Jeopardy, no. I'd rather hear elevator music for this.
All right, now in the street. carefully straight down the sides.
Okay.
Try not to hit the blade.
Yeah, don't hurt yourself.
Alright, now I'm gonna add our yeast water mixture.
Look at that. That yeast is up there. How much?
Just a little bit. Gradually add it.
I'm a lefty.
Which makes this hard to see.
Come on the side. You have to be right there. Yeah. I'm gonna need you to figure it out. Okay.
Wow, you started recording over here.
Only because it was like working. You gotta do what works for you.
With left hand, it's hard to record it and get anything.
Oh, you can't really get it?
No, without getting the light.
Are you discriminating against lefties out there?
Yes.
Ooh, well, that's okay. I got something for you. We all do.
All right, so you see the dough starting to form. And you see all the flour on the sides. Now we want to start scraping that off the sides before we add the rest of the flour.
Okay, give me this.
So let's get our handy dandy spatula. Turn it off for safety.
We had to switch, you guys, because she was complaining about me being a lefty
She's on the way.
and acting like she couldn't still record the video.
I couldn't see what was going on, so you put the flour all over the place.
Gee, thanks.
It's in the bowl, not on the hook.
Hey, I barely had any room. I didn't have any room to work. Oh, am I in your way?
No.
Okay. But this is a better angle.
Yeah. So sometimes, like, we'll have to keep. You'll have to like let it keep going, to really let the flour incorporate. It might look like, oh, it's gonna stay looking like this forever, but just give it time. It'll change its look. Oh, talking about you,
I'm about to say, look at this.
But she's in the way. She's in the way. Normally,
Evidence.
Normally, it's only me in here doing this.
No, you just don't know what you're doing. Trying to blame me. How you gonna talk mess about me and you doing the same thing?
I mean, 'cause you're in the way.
I've heard that before. Lies.
All right. So let's let it keep mixing.
Try to get it in there next time. Okay. Ooh, this is making me super hungry. Uh-oh. Sounds like something's happening in there.
It's just the bowl is small. Let's just knead the rest of this by hand. So, get my hands nice and floury.
Okay.
Wanna dust flour. No one told you to wear a black dress. And I had a t-shirt on, and she made me put on something else.
Yeah.
Like, I like to cook comfortably.
Well, you are comfortable. Just don't watch me. Watch me sprinkle into that.
All right.
That's all I ask. Sprinkle on there. All right, go.
So you don't have to knead by hand. That's why we have this handy dandy KitchenAid. But I figured I'd show you a bit of what the process is like. So a baking professional would have a dough that looks a lot shinier and smoother, but this still works. So now we just put plastic wrap on it. Usually I like to make sure that it's not sticking to the bowl. Make sure it gets all greased up.
Yeah, so we sprayed some inside the bowl before she put the ball in, and she just sprayed some more, as you can see. Yep. You keep moving it.
Oh, sorry. So usually I put it in the oven with the oven light on. Make sure you do not turn on the oven, because it needs to rise in a warm place that isn't drafty. Alright, so it's my favorite part, which is punching down the dough. So now that it's inflated so much, we just get to sock it down.
Oh, I might need to put my hands in there.
Nope.
Release some steam.
Not too much. And then now we're going to get it out of the bowl onto a work surface. At this point, you want to fold the dough. Just fold it into a shape. Just makes it easier to cut. So for this, I'm just going to kind of roll it into a log.
Alright, go ahead.
Okay. So move this out of the way. I'm going to mark it to cut it. Alright. So I'm going to try to roll these out evenly. You don't want the surface to have too much flour on it because you still want some stickiness when you're rolling this into strands. So your first one, the length doesn't really matter. It's just you got to make sure the rest of them match. Now comes the braiding. So you just kind of pinch.
It's tender-headed, be delicate.
Kind of pinch one end and kind of fold it under. And you want to try to keep it tight and even. So that crossed. This side crosses that one. Oop. Nice plump. It's pretty decent. It's better than the first time I did it. What else? There's several different ways that you can braid challah. Cut and move it. There we go. Perfect.
All right, so now
do those look even? We can wait to see. Roll it, mark it with an S, and put it in the oven for Shaleeka and me. Yeah.
Shaleeka, Scharlyce.
All right, you want to make it a nice, even, long strand. All right, y'all, she did pretty good.
You know, I try from time to time.
You know, almost an amateur baker. As long as it looks like a braid, that's fine. Or if it doesn't look like a braid, you know, you do you.
All right.
All right. I take that back. She doesn't know how to braid.
That was about to do me. Can't work with all this stuff in the way.
So, you know, I've never tried like a crown shape before. So, you know, we got to get it nice and together.
Learn something new every day.
So we'll see how this turns out.
Yeah.
All right. So now what we do is we'll need to get this on the parchment paper and then we'll do the next step. This is just an egg, a tablespoon of water, and a tablespoon of milk.
All right, let's do it.
And then we just brush it on. I like poppy seeds on my challah. Oh, I'm getting some on yours.
Well, go ahead. You can put it on there. Just to keep momentum. All right. Not looking too bad, you guys.
All right. You know, I like a lot of poppy seeds. You know, be on my drug test.
All right, don't put too many in mine.
I like to just have it sit on top of the stove and loosely cover it with some plastic wrap so it doesn't dry out.
Doesn't look bad at all, Shar.
Yeah, no, we did good. Yeah, nice loose cover. Ooh, these are some sexy breads.
Pull that thing out.
Oven mitts.
See what we working with.
Yeah, see, that still came out good.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay, yeah, don't do my legs.
Alright, turn off the oven light.
Okay, yeah, this looks good.
Yeah, these are good. So all we have to do now
this doesn't look bad
is put them on the rack back here to cool. All right,
scoot over a little bit. Look at the frame. Look, gotta watch. Scoot over. Yeah.
You just like push me.
You
Scoot over a little bit. Just boom. All right. So
let's get it together.
All right. So the two loaves are done. You know, Shaleeka did really good. Look at this.
For our first time, right there, actually really
braided,
great.
And then the circle. I've always wanted to make bread in a circular pattern like this, so we both got to do something new.
Yep.
So one way that you can tell that bread is finished is you see. I don't know if you can hear that tap.
No, they can hear it.
But you should be able to hear that it's hollow on the inside when you tap the bottom. So that's how you can tell when your bread is finished.
All right, let's cut it already. I'm ready to try it.
All right, let's cut it.
I'm sure they want to know how it tastes too. Go ahead.
All right.
I'll let you do the honors, chef.
You know, I use my bread knife for this. It's not a very good bread knife, but it works.
Come on. It looks so good, you guys, and I'm excited to taste this. This is actually the first time I've tasted any challah that you made.
Yes.
So, it's first time for everything in this video, actually.
You mean we made?
Well, yeah, we made.
Same.
We made, yeah. Same thing.
I'll give you the big piece since you're hungry.
Oh, thank you.
All right, so nice soft texture. I think this has a really good crumb too. I'm not sure if you could see it with the lighting, but nice crumb, nice even holes. Yeah, this is pretty perfect bread.
So. It's good. I told you guys, Scharlyce and I are something else. But thank you so much, Stitch, for joining me in episode 5 of Shaleeka Unscripted. I had a great time, and I know you had a great time too, because we were just laughing too much and throwing too much shade out there. But I love you, and thanks again. For those of you who want to try to make your own challah, check the ingredients below in the description out. Let me know what you think, because the bread is delicious. I enjoy making it, and I'm still eating bread. Matter of fact, the bread is making me a little too full and I need to go sit down somewhere. So let me know what you think if you try it out yourself. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And before I let you go, you know I have to let you know to always remember to do you. But of course, you better look good doing it. Bye, everyone.